The village of East Davenport has a lot of history going for it, with tremendous places to eat and shop. Today we're stopping by the 11th Street Precinct Bar and Grill to see what's cooking in the kitchen. All right, Mike, what are we cooking?
Big kahuna tenderloin.
The big kahuna tenderloin. So nice big old tenderloin, is that what's going on here?
Yeah, it's a pretty big size tenderloin.
All right, show me what you got. What do you got in here in the freezer?
So we take our tenderloins, they're not frozen, they're fresh. Place them on the grill. I take this seasoning, it's a barbecue pit seasoning. Kind of get it generously. And then I'll come over here and we'll take one of our hoagies.
Hold on, a hoagie on a tenderloin? Let me tenderloin with a hoagie?
Yeah, there's more to it than that too.
No, okay.
So I'll take that. Like to get it all buttered. Place that down.
Get a good toast on him.
Yep, and we have our own pre-cut fries.
Yeah, I noticed walking in, you guys, I mean, you got a lot of, I mean, you're cutting all these fries in-house.
Let's probably spend a couple hours each morning cutting buckets and buckets of fries.
Buckets and buckets of fries.
And now you can kind of see it's getting a little, kind of see the juices coming up. So what I'll do is I'll turn that.
Wow.
Get those diamonds on there.
So got a nice naked tenderloin. I mean, you're no breading.
Nope, we'll just give it more of this seasoning. All right, so I'll throw these on top now.
He's ready to go with the cheese.
Yep, the pepper jack.
So a little bit of a spicy tenderloin, huh?
Yeah, actually we get a lot of these. I was surprised on how many, when I first started, I was like, I've never seen that before, and I'm so surprised how many people got it.
Right, I mean, as Iowans, we're all pretty familiar with the large hammered out tenderloin that's breaded and fried. The whole grilled tenderloin, yeah, that's not something I've seen it in a couple places, but it's not the usual. How about that?
Yeah, it is pretty unusual. So that's probably pretty good. What I'll do is make sure we'll get that nice and toasted, throw it up in the salamander. Let that kind of melt a second.
Lovely melt on it. Bacon right on top.
All right, there you go.
Oh yeah, that's sticking all right. That is a big honking piece of meat. There's a reason this is called a big kahuna, for sure.
Yeah. Slice. Oh shit. All right. Look, that's pretty much just what we're looking for right there.
Oh, that looks delightful. Now the question is, I don't know how you're gonna fit fries on this. Holy, yeah, so you go through 8 buckets of fries a day, huh?
Something like that.
Jeez. Holy cow. This is, I mean, you piled it high, man. This is incredible. And you're right, that is a lovely, lovely looking piece of meat right there. That looks incredible.
Yep.
All right, let's make a pizza.
Sounds good. So what we do is we take our pizza sauce, kind of just get it all the way to the edges. Make sure it's pretty all the way.
Are you taking it all the way up to the edge, or are you guys you're leaving crust?
Kind of leave a little bit of a crust, but usually we try to get it all the way almost to the edge. Our mozzarella, it's going to be pepperoni, green pepper, onion, olives, and mushroom, and we'll do ground sausage, which we like to do the sausage obviously on top because it's raw.
That's it. That's the good stuff. I mean, anytime that you're doing, hand fresh sausage, uncooked, not pre-processed, I love seeing that. And the great thing about that, all those juices, all that flavor is going to drip down,
right down
through the
pizza.
rest of it.
Now we'll take this.
Well, Mike, that tenderloin's looking really good. This pizza's looking really good, and I can't wait to dive into it. Thanks for showing us around.
I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
One of the oldest bars in the area, and it's had a lot of history here, but the tenderloin is what we're known for. It's been served in this place for around 40 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, things were certainly hot in the kitchen with Mike, but now I'm going to be sitting down with Chambry, one of the servers here at 11th Street Precinct, to try this amazing food. Chambry, it was fun being back in the kitchen with Mike. A little bit hot, but that's what it is. But this all looked really good. This pizza looks so amazing. I'm surprised it's this tall. I thought it was piled this high, but now it's shrunk down, so that's good. I'm going to start over here with your tenderloin. This is the big kahuna?
Yeah.
Tell me about this guy.
It's massive. It's got pepper jack cheese, bacon on the tenderloin that's grilled, and then it's on a toasted hoagie. It's one of our most popular items. I would say it's ordered all day long. And then it's got the jardinera, which is spicy that you can add to it if you would like. But yeah, it's extremely spicy, but it's amazing flavor.
So tell me a little bit about 11th Precinct. You know, what's kind of the vibe you guys are going for down here?
It's kind of more so, we have a lot of like live music on the weekends. It's very, like as you can see around, there's a lot of artwork, and he brings back a lot of stuff from other countries when he travels. It's definitely one of the oldest bars in the area, and it's had a lot of history here, but the tenderloin is what we're known for. It's been served in this place for around 40 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So.
It's excellent. It's big, it's juicy. The bacon and the pepper jack add a lot to it. And like I was talking with Mike, the idea of having a not, I'm used to that Iowa-style tenderloin, hammered, super flat, the size of a dinner plate.
Yeah.
Breaded and fried. This is a little bit different, and it's really, really enjoyable. I love that charbroiled, and the seasoning that he's got on there, it's popping right through as well. And then your fries. You got buckets and buckets of fries ready to go. And you guys are cutting and peeling, no, not peeling, but you're cutting these all day? Every day?
All day long, and then they're twice fried. So they fry them for a little bit, and then they leave them out for a second, fry them again. It gives that crispy on the outside, kind of more soft on the inside. They're just one of the things that people come here for all the time. They come seasoned, they come plain. You can get them as cheese fries, you can get them as pretty much anything, but it always comes out with that much.
It's a lot of fries. When he started dumping them on there, I'm like, what? Where are you going? What's going on here? This is a pretty thick cut fry, and I bet this would be perfect for a cheese fry. That's a big old plate of cheese fries. You're going to be walking away stuffed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. When people get the appetizer, they're like, how are we going to eat our meal? But they always tend to eat the meal too, so it's good food.
That tenderloin, that's awesome. Now, you went ahead and you made a couple cocktails for us. Let's start with this guy. This looks very, very nice. What is this guy?
It's a cosmopolitan. So that has the limon, which is vodka, and then it has cranberry juice and triple sec. And then it has a little lemon twist in there. It's shaken to chill it.
That's good. That triple sec adds a really nice sweet balance to it. It is very citrusy, so it's not so much of that. Not as booze forward as some other Cosmos, but this is excellent.
This one is also right here, our red sangria. We also offer a white sangria. The recipe is actually from Spain, from the owner's travels. And so there's Bacardi in there. There is simple syrup. There's pineapple juice. The Cabernet wine in it as well, garnished with an orange and a cherry. There's also diced up apple and orange in there as well. So.
Something a little bit different. Certainly not a lot of things you're going to see in Davenport. East Village, it's a pretty interesting neighborhood. It's a pretty interesting part of Davenport.
So it actually was part of the Civil War. It was the where the Camp McClellan prison was back in the Civil War time in the 1850s.
Oh wow, that's really interesting, and it's got an interesting vibe to itself, right?
Yep. I mean, you walk up and down the street, and you can just feel the history. Like you could be out with your friends, but you can feel how old and how cool it actually is down here.
Now I'm gonna jump over here to this pizza. Okay. This was, like I said, it was literally piled high. I feel like it was this high before he put it in the oven.
That is one thing that we are known for, is people expect to get a whole meal out of like a slice of pizza. As you can see, it's completely filled with toppings. And that's what I've gotten all of the comments about, is usually how full each slice is of ingredients. So you're not going to get a pizza that's just a couple of sprinkled ingredients on top.
I love the flavor of this sausage. It's really good. Anytime I'm seeing anybody do a hand pick of their fresh sausage, I love that. That's something I always appreciate. Having it cooked down into the pizza, keeping all those juices and flavors on the dish rather than leaving it in a pan or leaving it in the oven. It's staying on the pizza itself and adding so much flavor to it. It is big, it's filling, and a lot of flavors, and really very, very fresh.
Yep.
Yeah, and this place, it's big. I mean, but it's very homey as well.
Yeah.
You got a lot going on here. It's a nice, big, open space here.
Yeah, so we actually have a huge patio that was just built a couple years ago right out on the back here. It's all open, and it actually has an awning that closes whenever it starts raining on its own, which is really a neat thing. So if people are eating out there and it starts pouring, they're not going to get wet. So that's a good feature that we have. And then we also have 20 beers on tap. We have some local and then some of the domestic beers as well. We have, like I was saying, we have bands that play on Fridays and Saturday nights. And it's just a big sports bar as well.
Yeah, I mean, plenty of TVs to watch the game. But also, got a lot of nice little nooks and corners if you want to hide away and have a quiet night as well.
Absolutely. Yep, especially like the booths. A lot of people will kind of slide in there and they'll stay there for a while and chit chat and whatnot.
Well, it's a wonderful, lovely little corner of Davenport. And you've got a great business here that is, like I said, it feels expansive, it feels wide open, but it also has a lovely coziness to it as well.
Yeah.
And some very good dishes and really tasty cocktails.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Cammy, thanks for having us in.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.